You can call me Mystic Mike because I predict these things.
Lupita Godinez takes on Julia Polastri this Saturday at UFC Fight Night, Mexico City. And this is going to be an interesting fight between these two. Lupi, she's got a lot of UFC experience. She's only been in the UFC for about 4 years, but she's fought the who's who of the UFC so far, coming off of 2 losses against Mackenzie Dern and Verna Jandiroba, so no shame in those losses. She also has some really good wins: Tabitha Ricci, Elise Reed, Cynthia Calvillo. Lost to Angela Hill, lost to Luana Carolina, lost to Jessica Penne, but she's only losing to really good fighters in her division. So she's got a lot of really good experience in the UFC. Always brings it, always game. Going to mix it up with her strikes, mix it up with her takedowns. Fights out of Mexico. So very good all-around fighter. Taking on Julia Polastri, fighting out of Brazil. She's 13-4. Again, very talented fighter. Has only lost to really good competition. Josephine Knudsen in the UFC, where she had a really competitive fight. You can almost argue that she won 2 of those 3 rounds. Lost to Jasmine Jasudavicius in the Contender Series. No shame in that. Jasudavicius is, elite, very good grappler, very good wrestler. And then lost to 2 really good fighters on the regional scene like 6 years ago. So I got to go with Polastri in this one, regardless of her lack of experience in the UFC. I think she's more talented. She's got very good Muay Thai. We saw in her fight with Corey McKenna was just pushing forward the entire time. Constant pressure, really good leg kicks, looking to really deal damage with her strikes and hurt her opponent. Got her in the Muay Thai clinch several times, just blasting her with knees and elbows. Corey McKenna couldn't really get anything going. Polastri just wasn't giving her really any respect. Would hold her ground, kind of eat her punches or defend her punches and fire back, and was defending her takedowns up until the 3rd round. Corey McKenna got a takedown, but then again, Julia Polastri has really good jiu-jitsu off of her back, threatening with arm bars, threatening with butterfly sweeps. Won her won her 2nd stint on Dana White's Contender Series by rear naked choke. She's got several submission wins and KOs on her record and decisions, so that she can go the distance. I just think she's going to be better everywhere. I think that Lupita's only chance in this fight is to out wrestle her, get her to the ground, and just control, because I think Julia Polastri is better than her on the feet, and I think she's got the better jiu-jitsu, and she's very physical, very strong in the clinch. I just don't see Lupita having much success anywhere. Polastri had a little bit of trouble against Josephine Knudsen just because she's a very high-level striker and more rangy than her, but she had a lot of success as well in the 2nd and 3rd rounds, getting takedowns and on the feet when Knudsen kind of started to slow down. So I think Polastri's going to put tons of pressure on her. I think she's going to be the stronger fighter. I think she has the reach advantage. She's going to have a 2-inch reach advantage over Lupi. They're both 5'2". She's 27, Lupi's 31, so a little bit younger, but I'm going to go with Polastri here. I think she has more finishing potential than Lupita Godinez. Godinez has fought better competition, but not always getting the win over the elite of the elite. So she has 1 finish against Elise Reed. Other than that, an armbar back in 2021. The rest are just decisions. So I think Julia Polastri has much more finishing potential, hits harder, is more talented on the feet. And I think she gets this one done. I wouldn't be surprised if she finished her, but I think it's going to be more of a decision. I think it's going to be, one-way traffic for Polastri on the feet. And if it does go to the ground, her fighting off her back with submissions and defending well. And she also does a lot of damage off of her back with elbows from guard. So I think Polastri gets this one done. I really do. I haven't looked at the odds yet. Polastri she's an underdog, plus 145 against Lupita Godinez. Lupita Godinez is minus 180. So I could see Lupita potentially outworking her. Having a little bit of success on the feet, enough success to get her takedowns, get her to the ground, do damage, get positional control and win rounds. But I think Julia Polastri's the better fighter, and I think she's going to get this one done. So I'm going to go with Julia Polastri to get this one done by decision. Thanks.